Good morning, fourth graders and future authors. Yesterday we were working on a BME plan for our informational prompt, and today we're going to focus on writing our beginning. I'm just going to remind you of what my prompt is. Your prompt is similar but a little bit different. My prompt is to write an informative essay in which you explain how the developments of trains impacted people. So as I'm writing today, I need to focus on what goes in to a beautiful beginning. And I'm going to make like a little checklist for myself to make sure I've really hit everything. Well, first of all, I need to orient the reader. We use that word a lot, fourth graders, orient the reader. And what that means is in the very beginning, I need to tell my reader the topic, focus, and middle main idea for my essay. It's very important to mention those three things. I also need to provide the reader with either a definition or an example for my topic. And that's really just to make sure that, if the reader doesn't know what a train is, maybe he's never been on a train, or doesn't know that there are different kinds of trains, then you might need to give them that information by providing them a definition or example. I always tell my fourth graders, for anybody who's not in my class, that we have to treat the reader like they're stupid, that they have no information at all about the topic, and that's how detailed we have to be when we explained. And then my favorite one, a little bit more. And you're probably thinking, Miss DeMonico, that sounds so vague. That's not very specific. How do I know what a little bit more is? We don't just want to tell them the topic, focus, middle, main idea, and provide a definition or an example and then stop. We want to just give them a little bit more. And that's where our own kind of voice comes in to our writing. And we can start to give our, I call it in my class, we give our writing a little bit of oomph. We give it a little bit of personality, a little flair, and everybody's beginnings are a little different because we're all different people. We think differently, speak differently, and we write differently. So I'm going to focus on a strategy that I love called describe a setting. This is a strategy we have loved in my class this year. So when I describe a setting, fourth graders, and I put that on my plan yesterday, is I'm going to describe what it would be like to be on a train. I know that I've had a personal experience on a train, so I'm going to move this sticky note aside just so that I can have space to write, but I'm going to keep it really close next to me to make sure that I've really hit everything. I think just describing a setting, which is where something takes place, in this case it'll be a train, is a great way to introduce a topic if it fits the prompt. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start with my beginning. I'm going to describe a setting, but I'm going to make sure that I indent because it is the start of a paragraph, and I'm also going to capitalize my first letter in my writing piece. Here we go. Imagine boarding a train with thousands of other, I was going to use the word people, but I'm going to use the word passengers to boost my vocabulary a little bit. Passengers, exclamation point. Imagine boarding a plane with thousands of other passengers. Everyone is crowded around clutching, that means like holding on to something, clutching their luggage. And I'm going to say anxious. Ooh, that's a feeling word. Anxious to leave for their vacation, while some passengers may be packed for a hot and relaxing stay on the beach. Others are geared up, ready to ski in the mountains. I think if I just close my eyes, I can just picture all of these people holding their luggage in their hands. Some people are going to the beach. Some people are going to the mountains. You might be thinking, Miss DeMonico, how does this relate to the topic of trains? Well, I told you, all these people are boarding a train, getting ready to travel. Here's where I'm going to connect my setting to my topic and focus and middle main idea for my essay. So here we go. Trains, comma, such as, and I'm going to give some examples of trains that I found in the text, such as subways, comma, trams, and trolleys, have developed significantly since the 1700s, when the first locomotive was made. Since then, I'm going to use this focus word, I like to call it, impacted. I'm going to use that in my beginning. Since then, trains have impacted people. How? I'm going to tell you right now. By allowing large groups to all travel great distances at a rapid pace. Rapid just means really fast. Okay, before I finish, I definitely need to do a few things. I need to reread, first of all, to make sure that it makes sense, but also to do myself a little check and see, did I include everything that goes in a beautiful beginning? So let's see. Here we go. Imagine boarding a train with thousands of other passengers. Everyone is crowded around, clutching their luggage, anxious to leave for their vacation. While some passengers may be packed for a hot and relaxing stay on the beach, others are geared up, ready to ski in the mountains. Trains, such as subways, trams, and trolleys, have developed significantly since the 1700s, when the first locomotive was made. Since then, trains have impacted people by allowing large groups to all travel great distances at a rapid pace. I included a word in here that doesn't belong, so I'm going to just cross out that all, allowing large groups to travel. That makes so much more sense. Okay, did I orient the reader? Did I let the reader know my topic, focus, and my middle main idea? Well, I do mention my topic word right here. There's my topic word. And my focus is impacted people. There's my focus word right there. And then did I tell them my middle main idea? Why did trains impact people? I sure did. Large groups to travel. And that's my my middle main idea right there, and I'll even bring back my plan so that you can see large groups traveling. Very good. Okay, so I'm just gonna give myself a little check. All right, did I provide a definition or an example? Well, I didn't define a train, but I did provide an example, and I put that right here. Subways, trams, and trolleys. Right there is my example. So I'm going to give myself a little check, and then a little bit more. I described the setting, and that's this whole first section right here, telling you the kind of people, the luggage, where they're going. All right, fourth graders, that right there is my beautiful beginning. So when you're writing today, you should be focused on your beautiful beginning, orienting the reader to your topic, focus, and middle main idea, and providing a definition and or example and a little bit more. If you would like to describe a setting today, since your topic is on transportation, there are so many different settings that you could use. You could use cars, planes, or boats. These are all settings that you could use for transportation. All right, fourth graders, I look forward to reading your beautiful beginnings, and have a great Tuesday.